San Diego may never be the same. Now, you're probably thinking, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Let me explain. Huge airport upgrades, new neighborhoods, a brand new sports team, and some incredibly new high-end resorts and destinations that are just about to open. Therefore, you're probably thinking like I would, things are looking pretty good in America's finest city. But what if I told you some of these projects might be just a little bit too good to be true? Let's dive into the madness that is San Diego in 2025. First up, we have San Diego International Airport Terminal 1, or as most of us know it, the Southwest Terminal. So after years of frustration, we're finally getting a $3.4 billion full terminal overhaul. The project is planned to be completed in two different phases. Phase 1 is going to be summer of 2025, that's 19 new gates. The second phase is scheduled to be completed in 2028, which is going to give us an additional 11 new gates. So a total of 30 new gates in the terminal. Also going to get more fancy, faster security checkpoints. I mean, who doesn't like a faster security experience? A new 3-lane entrance off North Harbor Drive. Anybody who's been to the airport San Diego, you know what a mess it can be. Also talking about new restaurants, new shops, very fancy. But to be honest, for me, I really don't care about that kind of stuff. I mean, it could literally be a 3-star Michelin restaurant at the airport. All I really care about is getting in easy, getting out easy, fast, or at least efficient security checkpoints, and an easy, navigatable airport. And being honest, I don't care how many parking spots I have. I'm getting an Uber either way. Now, while we're in the area, or at least it's going to be close enough, let's talk about another huge project on the horizon in San Diego, the Midway Rising. Now, if you've ever been to Pechanga Arena or the sports arena, I think most of us native San Diegans, we're still calling it, and we probably always will call it the sports arena. It's been around since 1966, and when you go inside, let's be honest, it feels like it. So the plan is to tear the entire arena down, tear that entire area down, and replace it with a state-of-the-art 16,000 seat sports and entertainment venue. Think concerts, events, maybe even an NHL or an NBA team.
You can't be serious.
That might be a little bit of wishful thinking. I mean, let's be real. San Diego has never been known for being great at keeping professional sports teams around. Now, to be clear, the entire plan, I mean, it's more than just the sports venue we're talking about here. There's going to be 4,250 housing units that are part of the current plan, at least, 2,000 of which would be considered affordable units, basically 80% of the area's median income, and 2,250 market rate units. Also a multi-acre central like urban park setup and other mixed-use areas for entertainment. At the time of recording this video, March 2025, we're awaiting another court decision on whether or not the city or the developer are legally allowed to go over the 30-foot building maximum height for the area. So the entire plan is basically TBD. Now let's move a little bit closer back to the water, San Diego Bay, and talk about a sort of controversial project that's happening right now. Talking about the Seaport Village $3.8 billion replacement project, which is supposed to be bringing in yet even more new hotels in the area, 500-foot observation tower, which would change the skyline of the bay and looks to be a pretty iconic structure, new aquarium, because we don't have SeaWorld down the street, and even a beach sand swimming area in San Diego Bay for anyone who would actually want to go swimming in the bay. But this guy, a lot of San Diegans, especially people who've been here a long time, born here, are borderline freaking out. Why? Because Seaport Village, to a lot of people, it is nostalgia central. It's where a lot of people walked around as kids. It's where a lot of people, you have relatives, friends come to visit. That's one of the places you would go. People just have a lot of memories there. It's still a nice place to hang out. I love it. It has to do with the amazing location on the water. But at times, it almost feels like an abandoned amusement like theme park. As far as timing and schedule, it's been pretty difficult to nail that down the last few years. A quote here from the CEO of the development firm: "We did our best. That's what happens to plans when God laughs." While downtown gets a major facelift, something bigger is happening and it's about to open up down south. By the way, before I forget, I'm a San Diego real estate agent. If you need any help buying or selling a home, don't be shy about reaching out to me, and don't forget to subscribe. Chula Vista's Bayfront is getting a $1 billion redevelopment of the Gaylord Pacific Resort and Convention Center. We're talking a massive new, super high-end resort, water park, convention center. I mean, it's in the name. Specifics are gonna be nearly 2 million square feet, 22 stories high. Resort's gonna have 1,600 rooms, restaurants, sports bar, a pool, and a variety of other fun or recreational facilities available. Not to mention creating 4,000 new permanent jobs and an impact on the community of about $500 million a year. Now, unless you live in Chula Vista or you're from Chula Vista, I mean, a lot of San Diegans just kind of treat it as a place that you drive through on your way to Mexico or Tijuana. This could 100% be Chula Vista's time to shine. Jobs, more tourism, more reasons to visit than just looking across the border. It could be a massive win for South Bay. If a new convention center and a new sports arena wasn't enough, guess what else we're getting? Topgolf. Specifically, we're gonna be talking about the one on Harbor Island. For me, this is kind of a snooze. I get it, I know a ton of you love spending your weekends chasing a little white ball around the green belt. That's all great. I do play on occasion, so I do get it. What a Topgolf finally means, place to play golf and have a drink. Be real, Harbor Island is prime real estate. They put this in the wrong spot. Just gonna become another overpriced tourist attractions that locals, well, maybe they go there once and just forget about it. Or it could turn out to be an incredible nightlife and entertainment addition to the city. I hope they're putting this Topgolf in the right location. And one of the bigger announcements that actually just started, let's talk sports. In San Diego, we just started our very first season with our Major League Soccer team, the San Diego Football Club. I should probably clarify, doesn't mean we're getting our first professional team. We've had a professional team for a couple years. And I went to my first Waves game last year. It was a ton of fun. Let's face it, women's soccer at the moment, in the USA at least, I mean, it's kind of blowing away men's soccer by a long ways. Being said, an additional team at Snapdragon Stadium is going to bring more tailgates, more parties, rivalries, overpriced finger food, and of course beer. Let's not forget, San Diego sports fans, I mean, we have commitment issues big time. Plus the Chargers, we didn't have to. Currently, I mean, we barely show up for Padres games unless we're winning. Now, the last couple years have been phenomenal. Last year, 2024, I think we had Sella games almost every single week. Even last year, Dodgers won the World Series, but we're the only team in Major League Baseball, especially in the playoffs, we had them on the ropes, we blew it. Therefore, hoping this Major League Soccer team is the next big thing. Gotta make sure the fans show up. Oh, what does all this mean? Well, first and foremost, San Diego is growing and it continues to grow fast. I think we should all be excited. New neighborhoods, upgraded airport, city that feels like we're looking ahead and stepping into the future. Change can be hard. These projects are gonna make San Diego better. This might make it more expensive. Some might just never happen at all. Hopefully not, but that's the reality of San Diego. Whoa, okay, well, maybe I should be focusing on my own future as well. Whoa, okay. I'm acting, okay?